Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it, when you need to see it, receive it. Let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it become a part of you. Let it become you. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing in this season? How are y'all doing at this moment? We in the back end of retrograde. That back end, getting everything, that storm, that event, still has the residue going on around here. So I'm clearing the energy. Clear the energy, clear the energy. Clear the energy before I invite my dad up in here. Even though he always with us. He always right here with you. He'll never leave you, he'll never forsake you. The Most High is the perfect parent. Get that in your head. The Most High is the perfect parent. A parent someone always wanted. Some of y'all got good parents. Some of us didn't have no good parent. But that didn't stop the Most High from being that parent that we all needed. And talking about parents, man, that's the message on what we got going on around here. I'm not finna talk about parents, but I'm finna talk about how good the Most High parents. Okay? Most High, I invite you into this place, into this conversation, into the conversation. This communication. Sorry about that, y'all. Speak straight to me and speak straight through me. What is the message for today? And what is it that you want to say? It's in the energy. It's in the energy. So we just gonna drop right and get all up in it. Let me see what kind of numbers I got going on out here. You know I love numbers. Who said a second was a second? Who said a minute was a minute? Who said it was 60 minutes in 1 hour? Who said it was 60 seconds in 1 minute? Who said that it was 24 hours in 1 day? Who said that it was 7 days in a week? Let's see what we got going on out here. I have 1, 2, 4, and 6. Got 3, 4, 6. I got 1, 6, 6. I'm just gonna put it right like it is right here. 7, 6. Ten and 3. 12 and 1. 13. 13. And I said 12 and 1, right? All right, 12 and 1. This is what the Most High even gave me, so it just goes and coincides. Dealing with my big brother Jesus, his 12 disciples, that equaled up to 13 individuals that experienced how the world would do an individual who did not do anything wrong. They experienced it firsthand. Jesus only came here to bring light, to bring help, to bring awareness. And in bringing his awareness on how the enemy is tricking us, and how we need to truly honor the Most High, the Creator, the source of everything. The world, the Pharisees, whoever, even his own 12 that he acquired, chose to walk with him and to experience what he experienced, betrayed him, didn't believe him, doubted him, and all the negative things, mainly not support him fully. When a person tells you the truth, it seems that they think that you're lying. They don't believe you. Even when you give facts. Concrete facts. You can tell an individual what it is. What you've seen, what you heard, what you know. So I'm going to go with the story how it was brought to me. Even when Jesus was lied upon, lying that he was of the devil, by people that said they was of God. They didn't comprehend his style. And the main reason is because the people who said they was of God did not really know God. They only knew the God that they wanted to know. With Jesus and the trials, the court dates, the appearances, the jury, the people of the world had to make a choice who to incarcerate and who to free. Jesus, he got quiet. Even though his energy was so loud. Jesus got quiet. Even when he was put side by side by a unaliver, Barabbas, and the court official, the ruler or the judge or whatever you want to call it, the man-made appointed individual, asked the people, who do you want to set free? They said the unaliver should be set free and the peace speaker to be incarcerated, and not just incarcerated, taken out. So he leaves this realm, leave the world, so nobody else can get contaminated with the truth. Even the official felt to let Jesus go. Even the judge saw that there was no evidence in the request of what the people was asking. He did nothing. Because he wanted to please the people and not please God. His first responsibility was the people's opinion instead of God's facts. But everything is a test, everything is a lesson that we all have to learn. When somebody's telling you the truth, believe it. When the Most High is telling you a truth, believe it. When a liar is lying to you, believe the lie. Stop trying to make the lie the truth. A lie will never be the truth, and the truth will never be a lie. Get quiet. And even when the judge or the pharaoh or the individual who ruled over that sector asked Jesus, "What should I do?" Jesus got quiet and gave a simple response. You do what you feel to do. It is your position, it is your title. That's what you ask the people what you should do. So now you make the decision what you're gonna do. If you ask the people first what you should do, go ahead and that's what you rely on. Instead of asking and going to your chambers and saying, "God, what should I do?" You want to rely on what the people want. The energy, man. Getting quiet when you have been so loud. All of the movements, the acts that Jesus did was very loud. And he always told everybody that he encountered to if somebody asks you who did it, tell you your Father in heaven, not me. Because Jesus knew inside of himself that he didn't do the works. It was the Father in heaven who did the work through him. It's all right. It's all good. You see, the thing about all those people and everything that happened to every individual is that in the end, we all are going to get tested for that. Well, not even tested. You know what I mean? We're going to be judged for that. If you want to say that. We're going to get judged. We're going to get tested. Why did you hurt an innocent man? Why did you hurt an innocent female? Why did you hurt an innocent person? Oh, because they told this, they told this, they told that. But what did you feel? What did the Most High tell you? See, nowadays, right? And we getting a lot of it, and it's very scary. It's very is not right when an individual get convicted and get sentenced to a long time in jail to come out and to for the end of his sentence, you find out that he was falsely accused, that he was falsely imprisoned, that he lost all of those years of his life on a lie, on something that he did not do, that other people got it together. But you see, justice, righteous judgment, righteous justice, and righteous karma will always prevail, even if that person spent the majority of his life inside a jail cell, inside of a prison. I believe the Most High will reward a person who truly did not commit any crime that he was accused of. But for those who accused a man who did not do what they said he did, you have to pay for that. And you see, most of the times they just tell you, well, I seen on TV in court little things, they tell you, hey, the justice system is so sorry that you were falsely accused, you are released immediately, and here you go. But that's all that happens. So nothing happens to the people who falsely accuse the individuals. See, here on this realm, nothing happens to them. They just go and live their life. They still living their life, lying on other individuals, hurting other individuals, ruining all kind of families. But when you get into the spiritual realm, you gotta pay for those things, because you knew deep down in your spirit and soul that was not what it was. You was just angry at the time. You wanted to hurt an individual at that time, but you know that it wasn't true. Tell the truth and shame the devil. The truth will always set you free. The truth always comes out in the light. You see, shutting up and being quiet it contradicts the freedom of speech. Whoever that was for, tell the truth and shame the devil. Ask for forgiveness from the Most High, because everybody felt bad when even the thieves that was on the side of Jesus on Calvary, on the cross, felt bad because they knew they was thieves and they stole all their life. But the one that was in the middle, he didn't do what we did. So why is he up here with us, falsely accused? And everybody who told a lie followed and witnessed the abuse. Well, I'm sorry. The mistreatment of the individual who did not lie, who came to help, to give a lending hand. Most High, I ask that you speak from the top of these decks all the way to the bottom. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's get some intuitiveness. You got to use your intuition, use your discernment. If you feel, and the Most High gives you that nudge, that a person is innocent, a person is innocent. You need to take your look off of the person who's speaking the truth and go and convict the people who are lying. I know it's going to be a lot more arrests of people that's lying than the people that are telling the truth. Because a lot of people like to gather up and come up with a far-fetched story about an individual who did not do what they are telling you he did. Use your intuition. Use the gut feeling that the Most High gives you, which is a gift. Let's see what we got going on out here. Alright, it's right here. So you see I'm just digging it out, you feel me? First card out is clarity in chaos. Clarity in chaos. In chaos, your intuition brings clarity. Trust it. When a whole bunch of lies are being spread, that's the chaos. That's the far-fetched stories. Your intuition will bring you the clarity. You can read between the lines. You can read the lines and read between the lines. You can see how full of shit people are. And don't wait until the innocent person serves the whole sentence to only tell him that you was telling the truth the whole time. That's a hard, sickening feeling. That shows that people don't really do their job. People really don't research and get down to the bottom of it. The bottom of what is really going on. And it's all tests. And we all got to go through tests and lessons in life. This is what we signed up for. So Most High have to keep the school open. You gotta keep people in their correct grade. You gotta keep testing the classroom. You gotta keep testing the teachers that teaches the students to see if they are adequate, equipped to teach. Clarity in chaos. When a whole bunch of lies are going around and the truth comes in, which is your intuition, trust it so that an innocent person don't get their life ruined by a bunch of dishonest individuals who lives the rest of their life being dishonest because they got away with it. Next card out. Intuitive healing. Intuitive healing. Your intuition guides you toward deep inner healing. Get quiet. Don't be quiet. Get quiet. In a room that is loud, in a space that is loud, when you are in an environment that is loud, get quiet. Your intuition will never, never lie to you. When you in the chaos, don't join the chaos, just get quiet inside of the chaos, and clarity will come because your intuition will guide you there. Next card out. Higher self connection. When you get quiet, you can connect with your higher self. Your higher self will heal your lower self. You'll be more sensitive to your lower, your higher self to your lower self. Lower. I said lawyer. Lawyer is very significant. Connect with your higher self for greater intuitive clarity. Again, here we go with clarity. Clarity. What is clarity? To see crystal clear. When you hold up a glass of water, when you look through a glass and the glass is dirty, you have low clarity. When you put water inside of the glass, you can see. When you put water inside of a clean glass, you can tell how clear the water is. But if you put clean water inside a dirty glass, you can't tell if the glass is dirty or the water is dirty. When I'm speaking about water, I just heard my big brother Bruce Lee. We need to become like water. Become like water. You feel me? Next card out. Divine protection. Divine protection. See, if that judge would have made the correct decision, or the lawyers, the prosecutors, the jury, you will be protected because you're making the correct decision. You know, like they call out for jury duty, right? And there is that one person who gets clarity inside of the chaos. A lot of people like to attack that person because that person has intuitive skills, intuitive abilities. They can see through the chaos. They have clarity in that chaos. They can see that those are all lies. That person is innocent. Or vice versa, when a person is a bad individual and people are saying that he's good, that intuitive individual can see that I don't hear what they saying. I'm seeing something corrupt with this individual. Intuition is a gift from the Most High. You will get divine protection when you use your intuition. You are divinely protected. Trust each step of your intuition. Trust each step of your intuition. Take a leap of faith. A leap of faith. All you need is a mustard seed of faith. That means all you need to do is leap just a little bit. Just a little. You wouldn't even get you barely coming off the ground with a mustard seed of a leap of faith. Seek out the truth. Pursue it. Just don't join in with the chaos. Leap of faith. Follow your intuition. And take courage. Take a courageous leap of faith. Change takes courage. You gotta have courage to make a change. Change takes courage. It takes courage to make a change. I'm gonna get one more and I'm gonna go to my other deck. Spiritual guidance is the last one from this deck. Spiritual guidance. When you take a leap of faith, that's your spiritual guide guiding you. To make a courageous leap of faith. To make a courageous change. Spiritual guidance. Intuition connects you with divine guidance. Trust its direction. And bottom of the deck, light of awareness. Light of awareness. The light of awareness sharpens your intuition. The light, even though it's a candlelight. That candlelight would illuminate everything that's going on in the dark. Doesn't matter how little the light is, it will light up a dark room. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it 33333 on the clock when I'm singing that. When I'm singing that. Let's get in this deck right here. Speak to me, Father, through this deck. What do you want to say? See, that popped out. I'm finna do this right quick, and then we'll get to that right now. Just want to make sure I shuffle. I'll start pulling. Get this going. Need to get bigger hands. Put it right there. First card was out. Resolution. Let's resolve this. Let's get down to the bottom of it. Let's bring a resolution to the lies. Let's bring resolution to the truth. Let's get to it. Resolution. Revealing. a solution, a real one. Whenever it is that you're being struggling with is about to be resolved, remember the resolutions do not always happen in the way we hope or want. But be able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. What would a man do if he was incarcerated wrongfully, spent 15 years behind the walls, behind bars? And then brought out and said, hey, you're free to go. Hey, no harm, no foul. Hey, we're sorry. And then that person, get rowdy, get mad. You see, in the whole time that he spent behind bars wrongfully, he had to heal. And his right next to intuitive healing. Because if he was yelling from the top of his lungs and trying to tell the officers and tell the lawyers and get to the judge and I didn't do it. They was lying on me. And none of that happened. Nobody came to his rescue. Nobody came to help him. Just like Jesus. Every individual that he helped, because remember, he did miracles before they did all what they did to him, before they cast all those lies on him. He fed people. He taught people. He healed people. Well, the Most High healed people through Jesus. Let's just keep it real. He rose people that was considered deceased. People seen this and still said he was of evil. Even though they seen all the good he did. But the resolution was for Jesus that he can go back home to his Father. Get away from all these ungrateful individuals. You can help an individual and they will still slap your hand and tell you ain't never do nothing for me. You could help a person by listening and speaking words of encouragement to them. And they still say you ain't did nothing for them. A resolution. The way your situation is going to get resolved, it might not come in the way that you think it's going to come. But rest assured, the Most High is watching and will give every individual what they deserve from what they did to an innocent individual. Second for second. People will have to pay back what they have dished out. Every second, an innocent individual had to go through something that they didn't do, that they was falsely accused of. You, the person who told a lie, who was in it, who agreed to it, who helped the liar lie, who covered up for the liar. Hey, whoever even helped the liar get away. You will be judged not by these not by not by people. This judgment is coming from the Most High. This judgment is coming from the perfect parents. The ones that the one that disciplines the one he loves. Because they know if you spare the rod on a child, the child will become spoiled. They'll be ungrateful. Next card out. Reflection. It's time to reflect. Why did I believe that lie? Why did I back up that liar? Why did I go stalk that individual? Why didn't I research that person? Why did I go harm this individual? You got to reflect. Reflection, man. Why didn't I believe the truth? Why I didn't do what was right? Because one thing about it, you gonna want the right thing to be done by you. Just in honesty, man. Like, it's crazy to me when a thief still takes another person's things that doesn't belong to him. They want to whine and cry when somebody steals from them. Like when a low down, dirty, cheating individual cheats on a faithful individual. And then with the person that they cheated on you with, cheat on them, then they want to cry, why this happening to me? Why I just do it? You need to reflect on what you did to the honest person. Why do you think that it wasn't going to come back around to you? When you steal from an individual, why do you think that you're going to keep all what you have? You are eventually going to get stolen from. And then it's just going to be a whole cycle. So you steal from an individual, they steal from you, then you go find somebody else new to steal from, and then somebody else steal from you. So it's just a revolving cycle that don't make no sense. Do unto others as you want done unto you. If you don't want to be stolen from, don't steal nobody's stuff. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. The Most High is telling y'all right now, reflect on your recent choices. Your recent actions. Your recent decisions. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror of your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. Reflection. Have some compassion. If you want compassion to be given to you, you need to have compassion. Don't steal from nobody if you don't want to get stolen from. Don't cheat on nobody if you don't want to be cheated on. Don't lie on nobody if you don't want to be lied upon. Have compassion. Most people think that compassion is weak, is a weak emotion, but you got to be strong to be compassionate. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a task master, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. Always have your back. That's why people on this channel, I'm a dirty introverted diamond, right? I'm introverted because it feels like, or I experienced a lot of betrayal where you can't trust somebody you call your friend. You can't trust a spouse. You can't trust people because they don't got no kind of compassion. They feel like they have the right as a friend to steal from you because you content or you compassionate or you easygoing. A toxic spouse feels like they can cheat on you and put your life at risk with STDs and all this other, both sides of the STD. You get the physical disease, or that sexual transmitted demon. Is all to put your life at risk. When you do that, when you don't have no kind of compassion. So I like to just trust my spirit teams because they never lie to me. And they always just tell me to be patient. Don't meet a person and just think that you know a person. Don't look at a fine, sexy individual. Well, for me, I'm only looking at women, and if they look super good, oh, I'm just supposed to go off of that? Nah, we ain't doing that. We don't move like that. Our emotion don't consist of that no more. I gotta hear a person talk to see if they got any kind of common sense, or do they have that con man sense? And you gotta be patient into it. 1 second. Sorry about that, distractions. We want to get this message out. Have compassion. Next card out. Effectively. Effectively. Doing things effectively. Find the right way to do it. Give it your all, and you will see results. Every effective action is a step toward success. Effectively be honest. Effectively be loving. Effectively tell the truth. Effectively respect yourself. Because when you effectively respect yourself, it is easy to respect others. Respect, you don't have to even like an individual to respect them. You just respect the position and place that they are in. The Most High has us in a classroom. Students, respect your teacher because they were placed there to teach you. For a student to think that they know more than a teacher is an insult. Could you see, when the students become the teacher still knows more than the student. that was taught by the teacher. Next card out. You will be in the right direction when you effectively take action. Right direction. It feel bad when you're going down the wrong way. It feel bad when you lost. See, back in the day, they didn't have no GPS. And that's another thing. All this GPS tracking and all this other stuff, y'all need to cut it out. But whatever. Back in the day, there was no GPS. There was maps. And what if you went to a place, a state, an area that wasn't recorded on a map yet? You was just exploring. There was no paved roads. There was no highways. There was no monuments, no familiar buildings. How you know you're going in the right direction? And see, to use a GPS, when you're using the GPS and you're going the wrong way, it would alert you. On every road, make a left or make a right. Make a U-turn. Your intuition will take you in the right direction. And to get quiet is to hear your intuition telling you, don't go down there. Don't lie on that individual. Leave that person alone. Don't cheat on this person. Don't steal from that one right there. Don't do it. Your intuition will never lie to you. Your intuition will guide you in the right direction to make the right move. Life has to be in the right direction. Think more, try more, and find the right path for you. If you move in the right direction, you will not get lost, and you will get closer to success. I'm saying this stuff before I even read the card. Y'all seeing this? One more card. And for the end of this deck, it is Judgment. Like I said earlier, for those who have falsely accused individuals who didn't do what y'all did, judgment is here. Righteous judgment, righteous justice will be served. Everybody wants justice. Even a lying thief, when they get stolen from, they want justice. They want judgment on the person who stole from them. When a lying, nasty, toxic cheater cheats on a faithful individual, and then down the line, when a cheater cheat on a cheater, they want judgment. They want justice for themselves. Judgment. You have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what your plant will grow. Since what your plant will grow. All right. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. I know I am. You see, the thing about judgment, right? Righteous judgment, righteous justice, and righteous karma, right? Is it gives you according to what you are. If you are good, you're gonna get good judgment, good justice, and good karma. If you are bad, you're gonna get bad judgment, bad justice, and bad karma. It's just what it is. Whatever you put out is what you get back. Whatever you do to others, it will be done unto you. Bottom of the deck. Man, let go. Let it go. LETGO. Let it go. It's funny. Let me tell you an experience that I had, right? So I was during my day, out and about, and I was riding on something, and I seen a caterpillar. I was like, man, this caterpillar all out of his environment. He all on the pavement. He just, going by his way. If I wasn't in tune to it, I probably would have ran it over, crushed it, killed it. You know what I mean? But since I was aware of my surroundings, I picked it up and put it in an environment where he is comfortable. I let it go. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of everything. Let go of the lie. Let go of the cheating. Let go of the stealing. Let go of nothing that benefits your soul. Because I know a liar believes that a lie, they benefit off of the lie. But do you really? Because in the end, you get caught in the lie, and then you get harsher judgment for lying, for false accusations. All right. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. My goodness, y'all gotta see that. And I swear I said that earlier. The truth will set you free. You can zoom in if you're watching the video. You feel me? You can zoom all the way in. All right. The truth will set you free. And say if I didn't say that earlier. Let's get up from this day. See what we got going on. This is your higher self talking to you right here, okay? Whatever come out of this message is your higher self. Do what's right. Have compassion. Reflect on what you have done and effectively change it so you can go in the right direction. So good judgment, good justice, and good karma will find you. That will be the resolution. Things will get resolved. Woo. I'm gonna chop that out of there. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Okay, first card out. Intentions and actions launch all your dreams. Intentions, set your intentions. I'm gonna do right for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna steal for 10 minutes. And then after that 10 minutes, set another 10 minutes. And then another 10 minutes. And then another 10 minutes. So just start off small. Because when you set the intentions, all your dreams will come true. Just like, even, smoking is sativa to whatever. You feel me? Or any kind of substance that you get down in. Set a small intention. If you drink, if you smoke, hey, I'm not gonna smoke for 6 hours. Then when that dream come true, that goal come true, you set another one and set another one until you don't gotta set the goal no more. Until the dream really come true and you don't gotta do that no more. Intentions and actions launch all dreams. Your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. Trust your intuition. Trust the instructions. Trust the gut feelings. Trust it. Oh, my bad. I did this one. I didn't do this one. All right. Trust your heart. It knows the way. Just simply trust it. Let me show it to you. I love that vortex. I love that black hole. Look like a little hurricane. But I love the eye. Because even when you go through a storm, right? When you go through a storm, you get the whole element of the storm. You go with the outer layer. Then all that wind, all that stuff start hitting you. Then you get in the eye. The eye is calm. It'll trick you, thinking that the storm is over. But nah, then you got the back end. So you got people, you know what I heard? I just heard, be the storm. See, inside of the storm, wherever you walk is calm. And I believe that's what Jesus was doing. Jesus, wherever Jesus was the eye of the storm. So before he got to a location, they knew that a storm was brewing. But then when he arrived at the place, they thought everything was calm. And then when they got rid of my big brother and did whatever they did to my big brother, which was wrongly accuse him, then you got to deal with the back end of the storm. And the back end of the storm is a lot more stronger. You want to know why? Because the front of the storm grabs all the environment, grabs the houses, the cars, the trees, the metal, everything, and it keeps it going. So when it comes to the back end, all the items are in the back end of the storm. They do more damage. Be the storm. You have come back to the start to see what you missed before. You came back to the storm to see what you missed before. Make sure no stone is not overturned. That means check every stone, check every crevice. Now we back at the start. Do your due diligence. Check the liar. Check the thief. All right, this is gonna be my last card. All right, your dreams are never further than you can reach. Your dreams are never further than you can reach. Your dreams are never further. Just keep the course. Just continue speaking the truth. Because you see, even when they took away my big brother, they thought that it was over. But nah, it was just the beginning. It was just the beginning to the judgment that was going to get rendered. Because remember, we're in the classroom. We're in the school. So the whole school year you study. And then they bring you a test on what you have learned from the beginning of the school year to see if you learned your lesson, to see if you remember. I love you. If this story resonated with you, take what resonates and leave the rest. If this did not resonate with you, please, this is not for you. And I had to learn with reading, a person that reads energy, even if the story you are familiar with a part of the story, it's only for that part. It doesn't have to be with the whole reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This can't resonate with everybody. This is not for everybody. Love and light. Let me see what's on the bottom of this one right here before I go. Like an eclipse right there, huh? But you know, that they say this is what the sun really looks like. The sun is dark, but you know, we can't tell because there's so much light shining off of it. And when you look at the sun in the daytime, this is what you see. Don't put no glasses on. You have many layers of truth to discover. You have many layers of truth to discover. Because we in this school, we in this classroom. Like I tell my kids, when you go to school, you pay attention to the teachers. Forget the students. Forget the people who want to play around and joke around. Listen and do what the teacher tell you to do. A lot of people like to pick at. I remember when I was going to school, a lot of people. I should have not been no people pleaser. But they used to always say, you the teacher's pet, and that's a good thing. That means you getting raw, rare knowledge straight from the goat's mouth, straight from the horse's mouth, straight from the lesson plan. That's a good thing. But everybody want to be, I'm in class, I do what I want. I get to be on my cell phone. I get to draw and pass notes, and I get to play around and don't learn a lick of nothing. Oh, I get to go to work and I really don't got to apply myself, and I'm still making the same money and that's what people who be like that don't ever grow. They don't ever be nothing. All you're gonna be is a bottom tier individual. But if you effectively put effort in what you're doing, you will rise up in knowledge, in work ethic, everything. Try to take the shortcut that be a problem. There is no shortcuts with the Most High. The Most High gonna take you down the narrow path. This is a path that nobody take. Everybody doing that? Well, no, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna go down this route and you gonna do it right. Just like getting healthy, right? People want to go get healthy, or you know, they've been eating the wrong things, and then they stomach get a little bit too big, or you know, fat, you know what I'm saying, stuff get in places that they don't want it. So what they want to do, they want to continue eating what they've been eating and go get surgery, or compared to stop eating what you eating that's making you like that and work out. But see, doing it that way, it takes too long. But see, doing it the long way, it'll last, because now you gonna correct, you gonna effortlessly, you're gonna develop a routine that's gonna keep the fat off. Now, mind you go and spend money and get your stomach tucked and do all this other stuff and get it, you know, poo-poo and whatever y'all do. And then you continue to eat how you eat. What's gonna happen? It's just gonna come right back. And then it's gonna be worse, because now you done cut in and you done did stuff that it wasn't supposed to have been done. Ashe. I love y'all. It's just a reading that, you know, putting it out there. You know, angel number readings. So hey, just like my big brother said, DMX, trust a lie to lie to you. Trust a thief to steal from you. Trust them to be them, but know them when you see them. Stop trusting lies. It doesn't benefit you in the long run. You might see benefit from it now, but when it all falls down, when it all comes to the light, when the truth comes out and the truth sets the truth speaker free, then the judgment will be paid to those who lied on a truth speaker, a truth seeker, a truthful individual. I'll see y'all in the next video. Love and light. Ashe.